So if I had to start my business over from scratch today, here's exactly what I would focus on. And honestly, I kind of am starting my business from scratch because the last few months have forced me to do a reset, a rebrand that I didn't ask for, but it gave me clarity that I would not trade. Because sometimes we have to start afresh because of life circumstances. Now, this video is for you if you are an expert, a consultant, or speaker who feels like you're starting over or maybe just rebranding, whether by choice or circumstance, and you're not sure where to put your energy first. Well, by the end of this video, you'll know the 5 things that I would focus on if I'm rebuilding or rebranding my business from scratch today, and you'll be able to use them to decide what to focus on in your own business. So get that pen and get that paper, because if you know anything about me, I'm always dropping gems. So let's talk about these 5 things that I would do and I wish I had known even when I started my business full time. So number 1 is clarity. Write it down. Clarity isn't just something nice to have. It's the foundation that everything sits on. Your business, your brand, everything sits on clarity. And if you don't know exactly who you serve or what transformation that you provide and why it matters, nothing else will build your business. The work that you do, anything that you should do, such as your content, that will not build it. Your offers, your sales conversation, and trying to create so many new things when you haven't done the foundation, which is clarity. I wish I had known that in the beginning because I was all over the place. I didn't start with a system like the one I have now. I started scattered. And that's why I also created the Client Attraction Playbook, because in that playbook, it teaches you how to clarify your message, how to position your expertise, and how to grow a business and a brand where you can get consistent clients. And that link is down below in the description. You can get that link now or later at the end of the video. So like I always tell people, most experts like me, I'm Marshalyn Hudson, I'm a brand strategist and a business growth strategist. Most experts don't have a marketing problem. I didn't have one in the beginning, but I had a clarity problem. So number 1 is ask yourself, are you clear on who you serve? Are you clear on what you do? Are you clear on the problem that you solve? And are your people clear on it? So number 2, I hope you have that pen and paper, focus. Pick one thing, and I like to say make it the main thing and do it well. Then expand. Don't try to do so many things at one time. I tried to do so many things. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't have a system and I didn't have a strategy like I do now. I was very scattered because we have expertise, we have experience, and we have so many things that we're passionate about, and we think, well, I can do this and I can do that. Well, if I was rebranding, which I kind of am, I would pick one thing and make it the main thing. Like mine is the Success Trifecta. It's my signature framework, and it talks about the 3 parts of the trifecta are these things: clarity, clarify your message. It is the biggest thing you can do for your business. The second thing is position your expertise. And then when you position your expertise and you clarify your message, the third thing is you will grow your business. And so that's my one main thing, and everything surrounds it. So when you create the main thing, then you can expand into the other things that you like. I've watched so many talented people spread themselves across their offers, many platforms, many audiences, and wonder why nothing is gaining traction. Well, like Sonny Lenarduzzi likes to say, broad equals broke, specific equals sales. I wish I had known that when I first started. I thought I could do everything, I could teach everybody, and it was a disaster. So focus. And focus isn't limiting, okay? Even though I mainly work with female entrepreneurs who want to be coaches, consultants, speakers, grow their business and make consistent income, it doesn't limit me to not getting others. It doesn't limit me to not getting male clients. So focus isn't limiting, okay? It's what makes business growth possible, because now you're not speaking out into the void. So I hope you still have that pen and paper. Number 3 is systems. I wish I had known this when I first started my business, because having a system A structured system will grow your business more so than just piecing things together, posting here, doing this on social media. You need a system. Systems are what turn your expertise, and I know you have it, into something repeatable. Okay, systems do something that where you don't depend on reinventing the wheel every single time, or waking up thinking, what should I write today, or what should I post today? So you don't have to do that with a system. A system means you can deliver consistent results, you can get clients without chaos and being overwhelmed, and you can create content without starting from a blank page wondering what to post. Because now that you know who you serve, now that you're focused, you have a system on what your actual ideal audience wants. So like I say, I created the Client Attraction Playbook, and it is down below. The link is in the description. Go grab it, free, because it teaches you how to clarify your message, how to position your expertise, and then from those two, how to grow and monetize your business. Number 4, you must invest in yourself. And sometimes we think, well, I know this, I've done this, I can do this on my own. Well, I wish I had known, and now that I am rebranding, and it may be something you're doing, investing in yourself. Number 4, every level of growth I've experienced came after an investment I made before I felt ready. You don't have to wait to get ready. You don't have to wait till everything's perfect, because perfection can be the enemy to success. The more we try to wait till everything's ready or everything's perfect, what's happening is time is going by. Just get out there and do it. So that's coaching, that's training, that's giving us tools, things that move you from a place where you need to move forward faster than trial and error will. You can spend months and years trying to get a lot of information from everywhere, but when you invest in yourself, if you're waiting until you feel ready to invest in yourself, and you've been waiting a long time, readiness comes from the decision, not before it. So when you decide to invest in yourself, you say, okay, it doesn't take me a year, it just takes a decision. Okay, invest in yourself. Number 5, I like to say, stop dating your dreams. Okay, and this is one of the most things that people need to hear, and I need to hear that, and I wish I had known that. And if I was starting from scratch, I would definitely not be doing it. Stop thinking about it. Stop planning to start. Stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect launch, the perfect circumstances. Because when we're thinking and planning and waiting, we do have time. We do need to do those things. But it doesn't take 6 months and year and 2 years and 3 years. So we're just dating our dreams when we're thinking and planning and talking about it over and over again and waiting for the perfect time, the perfect launch, the perfect everything. Commit, okay? Marry that business. Stop dating it. Build that thing. Okay, so those are the 5 things I would do if I was rebranding or starting from scratch. And a recap is, number 1, clarity. I would get clear on my message, who I serve, the problem that I solve, and the results they would get in very clear language. Number 2, focus. I would focus on making the one thing, the main thing, before I expand into all my other passions. Number 3, I would definitely create a system. I have a system now, and at first I was scattered. I would have a repeatable system that I use every week. I like to tell people, one really good system is the 3-2-1, because you're busy, you're doing things, and the 3-2-1 system is 3 posts a week for your social media, 2 platforms, you don't need to be everywhere, and 1 email or blog. It only takes about 2 to 3 hours a week. You're building your brand, you're building your business. Number 4, I would definitely invest in myself, because growth comes with investment, okay? And the tools that I need would help me to grow my business. And lastly, number 5, I would stop dating my dreams, thinking and planning and wishing and talking for months and months and months. I would just get out there, commit, marry that vision, and build a thing. So don't forget, in closing, to grab that client attraction playbook, and it's going to help you clarify your message, position your expertise, and start monetizing and growing your business. So clarity, focus, systems, investing in yourself, and no more dating your dream. So if these 5 things that I focused on as I move forward, and if you're rebuilding or rebranding anything right now in your own business or your life, I hope that these 5 things will help you to start too. So we love comments. Be sure and drop a comment. Be sure and follow us if you haven't followed this channel, because I give a lot of tips and tools and strategies on building that brand and turning inconsistent revenue into consistent revenue and consistent clients on a weekly basis. So I'd love to hear what you're working on. Drop comments of any videos that you'd like for me to see. And don't forget, as I always like to say, success doesn't have to be chased after. You don't have to chase success. You can build a brand and a business that attracts success.